I am gone. I just want to keep you warm. I'm coming back, I'm coming back.
Hi, welcome back to my channel. You're probably wondering why my hair looks like this. I'm going to be giving you guys a quick 5-minute tutorial of what to do when you wake up and your hair's in a pineapple and you're late and you have like 5 minutes to do your hair. I've been away for a while. I did say that there was going to be a lot more videos on my channel, and I've been slacking. I've been away in New York traveling, working and doing a lot of blog posts, and I've had a lot of different new hair products to review. So when I do get back and I have a lot of time, I'm going to be reviewing them and telling you guys what I think. Okay, let's get straight to it. So I kind of had like a wash and go that I did yesterday and slept on my hair, which I hate to do. I prefer to just kind of wash it and then go outside and let it dry. The weather here is still good, so it does dry pretty quick, but I know in England it's coming up to like autumn, winter, and I'm not going to be able to go outside and just dry my hair so quick. So this is just like a little tutorial to show you kind of how to get, you know, perfect hair, perfect curls within 5 minutes. So this is kind of what I do to sleep. I have this kind of pineapple going on, and usually what I do is just take out the scrunchie and just kind of give it a good old shake, and it just looks like a bit of a mess at the moment. Okay, so I've just put my hair back up just to quickly tell you what I used yesterday for my wash and go. I was in the pool, so I wanted to kind of shampoo it a little bit to get the chlorine out. So I just used this. It's in a travel bottle at the moment. It is my Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil shampoo, which is great. I then used my staple Devacurl One Condition. Devacurl. I'm not sure how it's actually pronounced because over here they say Devacurl, and I think we say Devacurl. I'm from England, so I don't know, but that's the way I say it. It seems to work for me. And then another one of my staples, my Jamaican Black Castor Oil leave-in conditioner, and then on top of that, a bit of my new fave, the Devacurl Supercream. Okay, so right now I'm just gonna take out the hair, give it a bit of a shake as I just did. I like to puff it up a bit before I start doing anything, and then kind of just give it a bit of a parting of how you like to do your hair. I've got my spray bottle. Just give it a quick little spritz, not too much. I'm gonna do that on both sides. I don't like it to be too wet because then it just takes really long to dry and it's just a little bit annoying. So as I said, I'm going to be using, this is just like a little sample bottle that I got when I ordered off the Devacurl website, which I believe they're doing right now. If you order, you do get your free sample, so go and get that. It's pretty good. It does say on here to use like a considerable amount, so I'm going to use about this much for this half of my hair, which isn't actually too much, but you know, I like to use less and then kind of apply more, rub it in my hands and just kind of give it a little just go through my hair and kind of comb it through and make sure it gets like all the way down to the end. And if your hair's a bit dry, a bit more dry, you can always give it a bit more of a spritz, and I'm just going to do the same to the other side. And then just give it a bit of a scrunch. It's getting dry quite quick, so I prefer my hands to be kind of wet when I do this part, so I usually run it under the tap, but in this case I'm just going to give my hand a bit of a spritz. And then I'm going to get a bit of my Camille Rose curl maker and give it like, I usually just give it one kind of pump per side. So it's kind of the same thing that I did before, just run it over the top and just run it over like the bottom and all over, and again give it like a good scrunch, and then do the same to the other side. So spritz, pump, and then a nice little once over on the other side. And I'm being a bit rough right now because I'm trying to do this a bit fast, but You don't need to be so rough. Love your hair, honey. Okay, so then kind of you want to just style it into the way that you want. So this is kind of the way I like my hair to look. Now I usually use an oil after this. I usually use the Jamaican black castor oil, but I've recently picked up this, which is the Nubian Heritage Grow and Strengthen Serum, and I saw a favorite of mine, Be What You Want, on Instagram using this, and it looks really, she says it's like one of her staples, so I thought I'd try it. And I kind of do 2 pumps of that, and then just go over the top and just gives it a bit of a shine and kind of seals it in a bit, and then scrunch again. And the reason why I don't use too much like water is because right now like my hair isn't too wet, which I prefer, so I can still kind of do things with it, because when it's too wet I can't like scrunch and stuff. For my final step, my lovely broken pick afro comb, whatever you want to call it. Yes, I need a new one. I'm gonna pick one up before I leave. And you just kind of give it a, you know, once over pick. I don't want to do too much because I'm not kind of feeling my hair to be very very big today. And when I go outside, I know this kind of like heat and humidity, it's bound to get a bit bigger. So, you know, just give it the once over with that. And there we go. 5-minute curls. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got a lot more videos for you when I get back. So if you have any questions, let me know. Get on my blog, www.helenaelissa.com. And if you like what you see, don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching. Until next time.